The crimson light of a dying sun bathed the planet Altheran in hues of despair. Once a thriving world of towering crystalline cities and endless skies painted with floating auroras, it was now a graveyard of collapsing structures and poisoned air. The Trilvani people, a proud race of scholars and explorers, faced extinction. Their advanced technologies had failed against the relentless decay of their biosphere. And then the humans arrived. The Trilvani, skeptical of the species' brash nature and relentless expansion, had regarded humanity with a mixture of disdain and curiosity. Yet, here they were, arriving uninvited but desperately needed. The United Terran Fleet's flagship Endeavor descended through Altheran's atmosphere like a shard of silver hope. Its captain, Elena Marquez, stood at the helm with an expression as unyielding as the mountains of Earth. Elena's voice echoed through the communication channels, calm but resolute. To the people of Altheran, we come not as conquerors, but as allies. Let us work together to save what can be saved. The Trilvani High Council's initial response was cold. Centuries of independence had instilled a deep mistrust of external interference, yet desperation outweighed pride. High Chancellor Aurelius relented, his translucent face etched with the sorrow of a leader who knew he had no other choice. "Your methods are crude," Aurelius remarked as he observed the humans unloading massive terraforming equipment onto Altheran's barren plains. "Surely there are more elegant solutions." Elena smirked, wiping sweat from her brow as she adjusted her exosuit. "Elegance doesn't matter when time's running out. What matters is that it works." The Trilvani watched in disbelief as humans worked tirelessly in environments their own people deemed inhospitable. Engineers waded through toxic swamps. Scientists set up research labs in the crumbling remains of Trilvani academies, and medics treated the sick with an empathy that transcended species. Among the humans was Dr. Raj Mehta, a biologist whose passion for preserving life burned brighter than the sun that threatened to consume Altheran. He worked alongside Trilvani scientist Lissara, who initially regarded him with suspicion. "Your species seems to thrive on chaos," Lissara said, her voice tinged with skepticism as she observed Raj modifying a strain of resilient algae to absorb the planet's excess carbon dioxide. "We've had our share of chaos," Raj replied, his hands deftly moving over a holographic interface. "But chaos teaches resilience, and resilience is what's keeping us, and now you, alive." Lissara's crystalline eyes softened. For the first time, she saw the humans not as reckless interlopers, but as beings who had forged strength through adversity. As weeks turned into months, the partnership deepened. The humans' grit and the Trilvani's intellect created a synergy neither species could have achieved alone. The algae Raj engineered began to spread, purifying the air and restoring the planet's equilibrium. Meanwhile, Helena coordinated orbital efforts to stabilize Altheran's weakening magnetic field using an array of human Trilvani hybrid satellites. Yet not everyone welcomed humanity's intervention. A faction of Trilvani extremists, led by a fiery orator named Zeverin, viewed the alliance as an affront to their sovereignty. "They come with smiles and solutions," Zeverin declared to his followers, "but their help will cost us our identity." When Zeverin's forces sabotaged one of the terraforming stations, it unleashed a cascade of failures that threatened to undo months of progress. Elena and her crew raced to contain the damage, but it was Raj and Lissara who devised a daring plan. "If we introduce the algae into the planet's core vents, it could accelerate the restoration process," Raj proposed. Lissara's voice wavered, "but the vents are unstable. One miscalculation, and the planet's crust could collapse." Elena's gaze hardened. "We don't have a choice. Do it." The mission to the core vents was a testament to human and Trilvani courage. Raj and Lissara, accompanied by a team of mixed-species engineers, descended into the planet's fiery depths. Every step was a gamble, every decision a dance on the edge of disaster. As they deployed the algae, a tremor rocked the cavern. A fissure opened, and Lissara was nearly swallowed by the abyss. Raj's hand shot out, gripping hers with a strength born of sheer will. "We don't leave anyone behind," he said, pulling her to safety. The operation succeeded. The algae thrived in the core vents, stabilizing the planet's climate faster than anticipated. For the first time in years, Altheran's skies cleared, revealing the twin moons in all their glory. In the aftermath, Zeverin's rebellion crumbled. Witnessing humanity's selflessness and the undeniable results of their efforts silenced even the harshest critics. The Trelvani High Council convened to formally acknowledge humanity's role in their salvation. Aurelius stood before Elena, his once stoic demeanor softened. "Captain Marquez, we owe you a debt we can never repay." Elena shook her head. "Don't repay us. Just remember this moment. When another species calls for help, pay it forward." Years later, Altharan thrived once more, its crystalline cities gleaming under rejuvenated skies. Humanity's influence remained, not as conquerors, but as partners who had shared their resilience, their ingenuity, and their unyielding hope. The Trelvani erected a monument in the capital, a sculpture of intertwined human and Trelvani figures, holding a globe that represented their shared world. At its base were inscribed the words, "In our darkest hour, they reminded us what it means to fight for life. Humanity saved us not with their technology, but with their hearts."